I think I speak for everyone when I say we're done with this corporate game. And it's not just corporate. It's just this completely dog shit of a world that we live in. And I used to say just the United States, but it's everywhere. It's everywhere. I go to work to pay bills and I don't get to live. That means I'm living for free. Because if I don't have money to do things, that means I'm living for free. So for all you people that keep saying work hard or get another job, or you keep saying, well, what else are you going to do? Fuck you. Huh? For everyone that just keeps getting in comment sections when content creators are trying to say we all need to stop, and you guys say, well, they're going to come get our shit, or they're going to repossess our cars, or if you don't pay insurance, you're going to go to jail. You stupid fuck. We're already in jail. This is a digital fucking prison. They want to switch all money to digital currency. Electric cars are where they can turn off whenever the fuck they want. They get to control all of that. Computers are the fucking problem. Why do you think they're trying to do AI? I go to work and I have a person no better than me that gets to tell me when I have a job. No matter how good of a job I do, no matter what time I show up, no matter how many non-write-ups I get, no matter how great of an employee I am, you get a physical human that can be unalived in a split second gets to tell me when I have a job, when my car gets repossessed, when I'm homeless. A person gets to decide that. When the fuck are we gonna wake the fuck up? I'm literally asking, when the fuck are we all just gonna say we're done with everything? They're not going to come and get our shit, you stupid fuckers. Do you know why they're not going to come get our shit? Because the CEO of banks they're not going to come to your house and take your shit, you dumb fuck. The 9-to-5 workers are. So as long as the 9-to-5 workers are on board, no one's coming to get your shit. The stupidity of people blows my fucking mind. You get in comment sections and you want to tell us what they're gonna do. Who the fuck is they? Who's they? They are us, the 92%. If you're making millions of dollars, you're not going to someone's house and take their car. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Take our insurance? You do realize Walgreens, CVS, 20 of us? Come on. 30 of us? Come on. 1 million of us? Come on. 300 million of us? Come on. Are we going to, or are we just going to continue this fucking rat race game? And content creators are just going to keep telling you guys what we should do? When the fuck are we going to get on a platform? Everyone send their emails. Send your fucking phone numbers. Let's figure out a fucking date when we're going to say we're done. Because I know you wake up miserable every fucking day. You wake up every day miserable. We all do. Let's figure it the fuck out.
What if we all just quit our jobs and filed for unemployment? Like, we don't realize as a society how much power we actually have. They need us to keep shopping at their big box grocery stores. They need us to keep getting sick so we can pay the hospital thousands of dollars. They need us to keep the ball rolling, to keep the system running. We are the ones that are making the system actually work. So what if we all collectively decided to not participate anymore? Because we can't keep going on like this. People can't afford their rent. We can't find jobs. The bills are outweighing how much money people are making. We can't save any money. People are depressed. People are unmotivated. It's just every day. The same every week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Over and over and over. The system keeps us here when we're the ones who are making the system actually work. What if we all work together? What if we all decided to quit our jobs, file for unemployment, not pay our rent? What are they going to do? Kick 100,000 people out of their homes?
They told you the system is broken, but that is a lie. It is working perfectly, just not for you. Okay? Schools don't teach you how to think, they teach you how to obey. The news doesn't tell you the truth, it tells you what to fear. The health industry doesn't profit from keeping you healthy. It profits from keeping you dependent. Even your job isn't paying you fairly. It's about keeping you too tired to question, why are you even broke? Thing is, they didn't even hide any of it. They put it in plain sight because they knew that most people would never look past the surface. You were never just meant to make it. You were meant to keep the machine running. Once you understand that, the game changes. Because you stop playing by their rules. Please like and follow and share.
Yo, everything is fake, man. The media's fake, the jobs are fake, the money's fake, politics fake, religion's fake, people are fake, friends are fake, everything is fake. Nothing is real anymore. We have traded authenticity for convenience. We have traded truth for comfort. And we're surrounded by the illusions that we helped build. The media is feeding you fear. The job is draining your soul. The money's being printed from nothing but controlling everything. The politics is dividing you into teams that both work for the same system. Religion is telling you to find God outside yourself. Your friends are following trends more than they follow truth. And the family stopped talking once technology gave them better distractions. You scroll more than you feel. You post more than you speak. You know more about strangers online than your own blood. The science lies when there's money involved. Pharma profits when you're sick. And NASA is selling you dreams while the whole world is burning. Everything that's supposed to help you hurts you. Everything that's supposed to unite you divides you. And everything that's supposed to make you smarter is making you dependent. We've forgotten how to be human. We've lost touch with nature, with silence, with each other. We're seeking truth in systems designed to hide it. And the only way to get out, man, is to going back in. Back to presence, back to truth, back to real connection. And it starts with awareness. You got to question it all. You got to unplug from the things that drain you and reconnect with the things that ground you. You got to talk to your people. You got to touch the earth, hug a tree, listen more than you scroll. Because the system is going to continuously win when you forget who you are. But the moment you remember it, you're going to break it. So remember, tribe, it's always about leaving people better than we found them. So we got to help the people unplug from this. Open their eyes and seek truth over comfort always. Until tomorrow, tribe, namaste.
I just realized if I don't build my own world, I will have to continue living in theirs. Their rules, their game, basically. They determine when you work, when you rest, but not who you are as a person. Honestly, that's the only advantage we have as humans. The only thing they can't take away is your identity. Bring back individualism. Because honestly, that's the only superpower we have. It is to express ourselves and give to others so we can receive. I don't care if it takes me 10 years, 15 years, I will do whatever it takes to escape out of their world and fully into mine full time. I refuse to forever work for somebody else and be a slave. That's it, that's all.
What the fuck are we doing on this earth, man? Every day, most of us wake up and go to a job that we really don't fucking like, but we can't really quit because we got to get the money to pay the bills that they say is important to pay. What the fuck is the point of this life, man? We go to grocery stores and buy food that God gave us for free. Why the fuck did we pay for lights? Well, that's just the way it is. Fuck you. I'm tired of all this that's just the way it is bullshit. This whole fucking system is garbage. America ain't nothing but a big-ass fucking plantation, man. A big-ass fucking plantation. What the fuck are we doing here? There are days I don't want to be on this earth. And I'm not saying I want to unalive myself and nothing like that. But I'm tired, man. It's like, what the fuck is the point of any of this? To work till we 60, 70 years old? Most of us ain't gonna fucking live to see 50. But we gotta work to maybe retire. Man, fuck you and all that bullshit, man. I don't give a fuck about who president, left, right, and all this dumbass shit. I'm tired of this whole fucking game, man. It's a big-ass game. It's a big-ass charade. America is a fucking plantation. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about it, man. This shit is exhausting. Like, I don't even want to look for another job. I'm going to walk in there. They going to ask me, why do you even want this job? Bitch, because I need some fucking money to pay the bills that they tell me is important to pay. Get the fuck out of here, man.
You don't want to participate in a sick society, so naturally that means you're the one with the mental illness that needs the medications and therapy. The society we're in right now is set up to isolate and depress you. It's set up to make you feel like you need more, to be a consumer. You don't need all of that. You really don't. And it's making you get into this perpetual feeling of franticness and anxiety, like you must have that, I have to have that, I have to buy that, and then I have to go work a 9 to 5 so that I can afford to pay for childcare, so that I can afford the things that I want, so that I can buy a house and a car and all of these things. And I don't want to do that anymore. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm really tired. There's more to life than that. And then I'm the one that gets told that I have the mental, oh hi kitty, the mental illnesses, the problem fitting in with society. I don't want to fit in with a society that's sick. You know? I don't want to fit in with a society that breeds depression and anxiety and this frantic state of consumerism. And I want to raise my kids. Why would I pay a daycare to raise my kids and then I'm not even making that much money at the end of the day because it's all going to daycare? Someone else raises my children. I can raise my children. I'm just done. I'm tired. I'm tired. And I have left the Matrix. And now everyone looks at me like I'm crazy. I look at all of them like they're crazy. I think once you wake up, you cannot go back to sleep. It's wild. I don't want to be part of this sick society anymore.
Why can't we get by in this country anymore just working one fucking job like our parents and grandparents did? But when did survival become a group project? Everybody's so quick to yell, just work harder, grind more, pick a side hustle. But the real question is, why the hell should we have to? Why is one full-time job no longer enough to afford food, rent, and peace of mind? Why are we working 50, 60 hours a week away from our families and, still checking our bank apps like we committed a crime? Why is owning a home now treated like some luxury fantasy instead of the bare minimum of our parents achieved with a high school diploma and a single paycheck? Why are people forced to DoorDash after 10-hour shifts just to afford eggs, gas, and maybe prescription medicine, maybe even diapers? Why do people celebrate people working for themselves into exhaustion, but shame them for admitting they're struggling? Why do we keep pretending this is normal? You shouldn't need a second job to just keep your head above water. You shouldn't have to burn out just to barely get by. Why is everything rising except our wages? This isn't laziness. This isn't lack of ambition. I mean, this is like a system designed to drain you and convince you that it's your fault. I mean, it's not your fault. You're not behind. We're being buried alive and then told to be grateful for the dirt.
Now, they say we are sent subliminal messages through things like movies, and Disney are well known for putting out those subliminal messages with some of the movies they create. But this next clip, if it doesn't resonate with what's going on in our broken system right now, I don't know what does.
But there was that ant that stood up to me.
Yeah, but we can forget about him.
Yeah, it was just one ant. One ant.
Yeah, you're right. It's just one ant.
Yeah, boss, they're puny.
Puny? Say, let's pretend this rain is a puny little ant. Did that hurt?
Nope.
Well, how about this one?
Are you kidding?
How about this?
You let one ant stand up to us, then they all might stand up. Those puny little ants outnumber us 100 to 1. And if they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life. It's not about food. It's about keeping those ants in line.
And it's so true, isn't it? Us, the ants, the working class, we outnumber them elites, them grasshoppers. But wouldn't it be great if there was just that one ant that stood up so the rest could follow?
So how exactly is all of this supposed to end? And by this, I mean this fuck-ass version of life that we've all been sold. Nobody can get a job because nobody is hiring, despite the fact that every time you walk into anywhere, there's always only 2 to 3 people who clearly look overworked and can actually use the help. And if by some miraculous chance you were offered a job, it's a sick joke of an hourly salary, especially when you consider that you can't even survive off of $20 an hour anymore. Yet you have jobs out here that want you to go through 5 rounds of interviews for $14 an hour, and if you actually went to college, which is, what you were supposed to do to gain the experience necessary for a decent job, you get dick slapped across the face with some bullshit talking about 5 years of experience required for a starting position. And again, even if you are lucky enough to land a job, you have to hope that it's full time so you can get health benefits, only for you to go and use those health benefits just to find out that they don't exactly cover you in the event that you're actually sick or you require actual medical attention. Car insurance costs are going absolutely through the roof because, you guessed it, you pay into it only for them to screw you over when you need it the most. The cost of food at the grocery stores is absolutely insane. The same few items that you could have gotten 10 to 15 years ago now cost you at least $100 every time you step foot into that damn store. Corporate greed is at an all-time high. CEOs and companies keep getting more and more filthy rich every single year as they continue to increase the prices of their products. The housing market is a complete joke. You have corporations that are buying up homes and forcing us all to be forever renters. And speaking of rent, you have apartment complexes charging $2,000 a month for some shitbox little place that's not upgraded and it's falling apart, but they will have the audacity to charge you $250 for an application fee that you don't get back even if you don't get the place that conveniently also requires you to make 3 times the rent, plus a security deposit, plus first and last month just to move in. Can't live in your car because it's not safe and they'll kick you out of any parking lot that you try and stay in overnight. Can't even be homeless because now it's criminalized to do so. Every single thing that we eat is full of microplastics or chemicals, which is giving a disturbing amount of young people cancer these days. Everything that we are consuming in our media is nothing but brain rot garbage filled with propaganda or an agenda-driven message that we're tired of being forced to listen to, and our social media has fried our brains so much due to our insane codependency on dopamine hits, due to our ridiculous depressing lives, that now we can't even go to movie theaters anymore or take your children out to eat in public without needing to shove a screen in front of their faces or our faces to keep them distracted with quick short-form content. Our language and how we communicate with one another is deteriorating right before our very eyes as TikTok lingo is becoming the new norm. You have real, actual humans, adults even, who are out there saying phrases like fine shite or dead ass, as if that makes any sense at all. And every one of our government officials and politicians in our communities and in Washington, D.C., instead of actually putting together policies and laws which will help protect the people that they represent, are only focused on making themselves richer and not helping us at all. They rather regurgitate the same bullshit political talking points to keep us all fighting with each other. Left versus right, black versus white, pronouns, gender identity. In other words, our society is completely and totally fucked, and the people who could do anything about it are useless. So what then? How does this all end? Are we just all supposed to become content creators these days, hoping to buy into this rat race of competing for views and likes with the best hooks or engaging content to try and help us escape this slave matrix system that we've been forced to live in? I mean, just think about it. At what point are we ever going to get to a point in society where finally things start working out for us? What is that going to take? Because it seems to me that no matter what we do, no matter how hard we try, things don't seem to ever get any better. How is this supposed to lead to an eventual happy ending? Or are we just doomed to a shitty life led by shitty people until we clock out for good? I mean, think about the fact that you had a 1 in a trillion chance of being born, and this is the best that we can do? I don't know, man. Seems like we were destined for far greater things than to be sitting around here depressed, broke, and wishing for a better life. Shit just doesn't seem right to me.